probably the most ridiculous things I've seen so far is the way they talked about Patrick Mahomes and the conversation of this game took him down. I seen Joy Taylor get out there and talk. So I don't care if it's Joy Taylor or Opie Taylor. It don't matter who it is. But I think the things we were saying was ridiculous. It's a ridiculous thing to say about him. Oh, his legacy and stuff. Patrick Mahomes, okay, and I showed the one that Shady. Shady came in. I'm just like, yo, that's on point, Shady. 100%. He's like, so he starts off in the AFC Championship game. From that point on, he's in the AFC Championship game every single year since he's been in, since he started really. And that's the truth. Nobody else has done that. No one. And I tell you what, I almost seen this, but as soon as the game was over, I seen Fox Sports come out. You know how they had the top quarterbacks? Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, then they had Patrick Mahomes. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You idiots. Look, I love Joe Montana, okay? The nostalgia and the things about Joe, hadn't lost a Super Bowl, I get it. But also, Joe hadn't been to as many Super Bowls as Patrick Mahomes. You know, same thing with Peyton Manning. Those guys were great quarterbacks in their own right. No question about it. I love Joe. I love Peyton. But we could be truthful and say Patrick Mahomes, wherever you lay in this, is second best quarterback ever. I still say he's right there with Tom Brady. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. It is. I think Patrick Mahomes is, a better quarterback, or at least parallel, right there with Tom Brady. They're neck and neck with each other. They are. And because of what he's accomplished in the time that he's had it. So you could make your argument and say whatever you want to say, but for what this young man has been able to accomplish until now, is unprecedented. It's unprecedented. And then just the notion of talking about, well, he lost this game. Yeah, that bad game. It happened. So what? He's won a whole lot of games. A whole lot of them. This man has been to the championship, Super Bowls. Come on. Nobody's else done that. So I just, idiots out here, man. They're absolute idiots out here. Because if you can't recognize that type of greatness, and that's like Shady said, look, I don't know, maybe it just, and then you try to compare it to all the other quarterbacks here in the league, which is, hey, great quarterbacks, but Patrick Mahomes is right here. He's above it. Everybody keep rising. The Pat's still up here. Nobody's catching him. Nobody is playing right now today. So, hey, man, y'all can do with it what y'all will. But facts do matter. Facts matter, Marcus. We, like you said, we can create narratives. This is one of the narratives right here, right now, that's just burning me up. To sit there and hear people say that. Like to pile on a guy after a loss like that. It's like you was waiting for this. It's almost like they were just waiting. They couldn't congratulate him all during his time as much as they wanted to. They wanted to sing his praises as they should have been. And they just want to dismiss his success? Okay, fine. I tell you what. He's a giant in his own right, but you really woken up the sleeping giant. I hope he comes in and I hope he burns all these suckers down and tears it apart. And I hope he talks to his boy. Trav decides to stay and whatnot. Hey man, we need to set everybody straight. We need to shut everybody up. And to be honest with you, I think that might what's going to be the one thing that drives Travis. Like, I can't go out like this. That guy, I'm not going to sit well with this. I had one season I could get myself prepared. He can let them know this can be the retirement tour, right? It can be the retirement tour. And so if he wanted to go that route, I think it'd be an awesome thing to do, okay? But let him go ahead and go, have the stock, take it all in, and then kind of go from there, man. But I just, the disrespect that they've been putting on Patrick Mahomes' name, man, to me is just absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculousness right now.
Well, I find it funny. It's like I've seen they call him coward. I don't know if I think he was joking a little bit with Nick Wright, but they put like a little tombstone that said the Chiefs dynasty from 2019 to 2025, and it's like, Wait, so Brady went 10 years before he won a ring again after he won his third one. He waited 10 years. Because they still consider that whole time where Brady was there the dynasty period. It was just a different phase of it. But still, there was a decade in between his Super Bowls. They never said that the Patriots dynasty stopped in 2007 or whether it was 6, whatever the last one he had before he gets his fourth one. So it's like, if you're going to count that entire decade of not winning a Super Bowl still part of the dynasty, then Mahomes' dynasty didn't end 2 days ago or 4 days ago.
Well, even if you say that, what the Chiefs been able to accomplish during that time is still the second best dynasty in football. I can make that argument. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you want to say it stopped or whatever, like the achievement is the dynasty in itself, to recognize it for the greatness that it is. Okay? By itself, from what they've been able to do in that short amount of time. If you want to sit there and say that, hey man, then I'll be it. Hey, we come back because we still played in the Super Bowl this past year, Marcus. We were 15-3. You know where it ended up? Oh no, well, total. I forgot what is that? 17-3. Is that what it is? Finished up.
Yeah.
1-2. So yeah, 17-3. So for the season, that's where we finished up. I just for the life of me to just downplay what these guys been able to accomplish over the years. It's so silly to me. It's idiotic. There's no reason or rationale behind it whatsoever, other than you just trying to dismiss it for what it is. You're trying to diminish what they've accomplished.
Especially when Mahomes isn't retiring, right? I mean, he's not even 30 yet. I think he's 29 still, and we're talking about the dynasty ended on Sunday. Come on, give me a break. It's just stupid. It's so stupid.
Tom Brady played till he was 60 years old.
Yeah, and who's to say Patrick's not going to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to play the James Jones clip? I think it's kind of ties to what we're talking about.
Absolutely. Yes, please.
So here's James Jones kind of talking about what we're talking about right now on the facility on FS1.
Nacho, because what Patrick Mahomes has done, we acting like this is just like fun and games. He has never not been to the conference championship or a Super Bowl in 7 years. And I understand Andy Reid is there helping with that. But even if you swap dudes like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, I'm not confident in saying that they're going to 7 straight AFC championship and 5 out of 6 Super Bowls. It's a lot got to go right, and it's a lot of plays that you have to make. And I'm not saying they're not good players, but what Patrick Mahomes is with that it factor and all that, I'm not just saying those other dudes are doing that. That is extremely hard to do. You know why? Because nobody has ever done it at the quarterback spot, ever. So we're saying just because Andy Reid is over there and you're transferring another quarterback over there, it's going to be done. It has never been done. The dude that worked here with Fox, with 7 of them been to 10, never did that. And Bill Belichick was pretty good as a head coach. And that has never been seen, Acho. So just saying going on with another coach, with bringing a good quarterback over there that's 7 seasons to the AFC Championship game and 5 out of 6 Super Bowls and 3 W's, and you was about to three-peat? That's crazy. Which nobody has ever even gotten back to the Super Bowl to have a chance to three-peat. And we're saying just plug another quarterback with Andy Reid because he's had a lot of quarterbacks, and it ain't looked like this.
100%.
100%. 100%. Same dude at Fox. They had seven rings. Has never done that. Has never. So the greatness and whatnot that he's achieved, standing in itself, has never been done. But all of a sudden, Fox gives him the 4th best quarterback. Are you kidding? People, it's hurt his legacy. Maybe he's not. Are you insane? So I'm just like, so what's the measure? What's the measure then, Marcus? What's the barometer then? What are we looking at? Because if we're gonna have just arbitrary things that people say, then what really matters?
I think the media was waiting for. I think everyone in the chat's been kind of saying that they were waiting for this a loss to just try to change up the narrative instead of just giving Patrick Mahomes the keys to the entire NFL kingdom, right? And they were really, I think they were all rooting against the Chiefs on this game on Sunday. But like, to come out of the Super Bowl to talk about how it's going to impact Mahomes' legacy instead of propping up Jalen Hurts, because Jalen Hurts is never in the conversation when they talk about the number 2 quarterback. It's always Patrick Mahomes and then the rest, right? It's always Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson or Joe Burrow. But now I think the conversation should have been the conversation should have been about who's the number 2 guy behind Patrick Mahomes. That's still the question. And I think Jalen Hurts is making a big argument that he should be the number 2 guy behind Patrick Mahomes over Josh Allen, over Lamar Jackson, over Joe Burrow. And the fact that they're talking so much about Patrick Mahomes' legacy and how it hurts after going back to the three-peat of a Super Bowl after 7 straight appearances in the AFC Championship game. I mean, literally, the floor for the Kansas City Chiefs is the AFC Championship game. So, like, I don't understand why people are knocking us. I don't get it.
What jokers are trying to just get to come and play, okay? You try to propel Lamar, love Lamar. You try to propel Josh, love Josh in this game. You try to propel Joe. Joe's been out there tearing it up. You try to propel Justin. You try to do all those different things with these quarterbacks. And none of them can compare. Like I said, man, we need to just tell the truth. That's the problem with what's going on today, man. There ain't no truth talk telling. Ain't no truth talks. And Ocho's one of those guys that drives the narrative. He's one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Joy, too. Oh, well, true. It makes a lot of sense. Both them jokers, you know. I'm talking about them, but they want to drive the narrative about what this is. And other ones come out there, the little, analysts and pundits and stuff like that, man. Talking heads, just getting paid to do it. Hey, recognize greatness for what it is and where it's at. It don't cost you anything to do that. It doesn't. So, it's unreal to me. It's unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great words by James Jones there. Loved hearing that. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.